point, which I'm going to also get from a quote from Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan says that, "So, allow me to have a message for fossil fuel company leaders. Your old road is rapidly aging. Do not double down on an absolute business model." So, we are here to tell the fossil fuel companies and traders that their road has aged. It is time that voices stand up. We need global solidarity. We need unity between the global south and the global north to say no to fossil fuel projects like the East African crude oil pipeline. Stop EACOP!
Stop EACOP!
Stop EACOP!
Stop EACOP!
Stop funding our extinction!
Stop funding our extinction!
What do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to me. And I want to make my voice clear that as Ugandans, we are opposing and saying no to the East African crude oil pipeline because it is not only extincting our climate or putting our climate change into a crisis, because the crisis is already here. It has arrived. We can no longer wait and discuss. If the policies and boardrooms cannot act where they are, we shall force them to come to the streets, and here we are to say no to these policymakers and diplomatic hypocrisy or political hypocrisy between the politicians and the policymakers to put our climate at risk. And we are not only opposing this because of the climate change, we are also opposing this simply because EACOP has now shifted from a climate crisis. It is now a human crisis, a human rights crisis. Lives have been lost. Homes have been lost. Livelihood has been displaced. Just imagine the investment Total Energies is making, and what very many people don't know, EACOP is not a project. EACOP is a private company limited by Garanta, which is registered in the United Kingdom. So this is a capitalist tendency. It is about making profits. And we are here to say we do not care whether we are making profits. We can also invest into inversions that have been made into renewable energies, and we want to invite the entire international community to join our voices and say stop EACOP.